Hey there, I am back with another deck review, and today we're going to look at the 52+Joker 2023 Club deck from designer Brendan Hong. 52+Joker was founded in 1985 as a gathering of collectors in a hobby that was still in its relative infancy. When they merged with the Chicago Playing Card Collectors Club in 2018, though, they officially became the largest association of playing card hobbyists in the world. As the playing card world has boomed in the last 5 to 10 years, 52+Joker has welcomed a whole range of collectors to the club, from antique deck enthusiasts to historians to modern collectors like myself. Now, among the benefits of the club are its newsletters, exclusive high-end auctions, and of course, the annual convention. At the yearly gathering, one of the absolute high points is the reveal of the club deck. For each of the last 10 years, the club's worked with a different well-known designer to produce a limited deck exclusively for its members. From Jackson Robinson and Mark Stutzman to Lorenzo and Uzi, 10 different designers have each lent their talents to create a unique deck to celebrate the group. And for the 10th anniversary of the tradition, 52+Joker has chosen to collaborate with a name that may be a little bit less familiar to some of the more recent entrants into the hobby. Brendan Hong is a Canada-based graphic designer who got his start in playing cards back in 2014. At that time, he was a crew member for some of the early Kickstarter projects from King's Wild Project, and he even designed a couple of decks of his own, including Hive under the King's Wild label and Dynasty back in 2016. But he's been relatively quiet on the playing card scene ever since. So surprised and excited to see his return to design with the 10th version of the 52+Joker club deck. I'm a fan of his vibrant and fun style, so I can't wait to see what he brings to the deck. So let's check it out. All right, and it all starts as it usually does with the tuck box. And this one is a 2-part tuck box, has this white sleeve on top. This beautiful sleeve has a kind of embossing on it that gives it a quilted texture. You can see that blind emboss with the beautiful texture that gives it that kind of diamond pattern and a quilted feel to the soft touch finish of the deck. Really cool look to it overall. And then it has the silver foil detailing on here. Really nice kind of elegant classic look to it. You get the 52+Joker 2023 club deck there. Of course, this is the 10th version of the deck. And then the pattern in the back, if you look really closely, you'll see it's made up of a series of 52s in the back. Kind of a nice little touch and a nod to the club. On the side, mentions this is, of course, the 2023 version of the club deck. And then 52+Joker on the other side. And that sleeve just slides right off to reveal the deck inside. And by the way, with the sleeve, you do get a beautiful pattern all done in foil on the inside as well, with the 52s, that kind of floral or leaf work pattern all the way through. Really cool touch to it overall, and I really like the addition of the sleeve on this one. And then a little bit of a color swap as we get to the main deck. This one done in black and silver. So a nice contrast with the white and silver, and then to the black and silver on the inside. Still done with some foiling on this one. If there's embossing on this one, it's a super light emboss. But really nice classic look. The black and silver is always a classic combination. And then you got that, I don't know if that's like black or clear foil that's put into the background to form another pattern formed out of those 52s in the back. But beautiful silver details, more 52s forming this border here. You'll see the 52s appear all over this deck. And then on the sides of this one, again, 2023 club deck and 52+Joker. Bottom has the ad copy. Of course, mentions these are designed by Brendan Hong. And then also mentions Expert Playing Card, who printed the decks themselves. And then the top has the 52+Joker covered up by that tuck seal. And then same kind of pattern on the back, or a similar pattern with the 52+Joker emblem there in the center. Finishes out with that postage stamp style tuck seal done in black and white. 52+Joker in the center, and then they're individually numbered. So this one's a 1,000 deck run. I got number 878. As you open it up, you get the 52 emblem there in the center. More little 52s here on the inner flaps, and some really nice interior printing. I gotta say the cards are really snug in the box here, but nice interior printing on this one. Again, kind of a diamond pattern. This one done in a mixture of gold and silver foil. That gold really does stand out compared to the almost monochrome look of the tuck box itself. So really nice tuck box, nice elegant look to it overall. I will say the foil, not the cleanest on some of the finer details. You'll see here like the thin line of the K, a little bit of bleed in the foil, but overall nice color scheme and nice elegant feeling deck overall. So that's the tuck box. Let's check out the cards. And it starts with the back design. And here it is. So more foils used on this one. So you get that kind of dark navy blue against the white card, and then heavy accents of the silver foil all the way through. And if you look closely through the entire pattern here, you'll see more 52s make an appearance. Like here in the silver border, you can see that meander pattern actually forms a series of 52s around the edge. You get the 52 patterns here on this border as well. But a nice classic look to it overall. Kind of brings in Asian influences, I think, to the design. Definitely has that kind of look, especially with that meander pattern around here and the angular lines here. Definitely kind of has that vibe to it overall. But really nice classic feeling back design on this one. I really like what was done on this one. The crossing patterns of the silver bars here. And then I love how it's kind of broken up in the borders just to give you a little bit of an interesting shape to the deck overall. But kind of focuses in on that central circular element, form a really nice classic back design overall. And of course, those foils look really, really nice on this one. So there's your back design, and then onto the cards. And with the Jokers, you get a first peek of what I would consider the classic style you get from a lot of Brendan Hong's decks, with these fun, almost cartoonish looking Jokers. I think they're a lot of fun, really cool look to them overall. You get one of them, the Joker seated on the moon, kind of a nod to a reimagined version of the 52+Joker logo. And then Joker at the bottom, another 52 pattern used there as the background in blue, and then just the stars in the corner denoting this one as the Joker. Second Joker, similar character. This one's seated on a dog. I guess the dog serving as his throne. He has the jester scepter there, I guess you would say. And then this one with the red pattern in the background. So fun little pair of Jokers on this one. The Ace of Spades is the power ace on this one. You get that large ornate spade pip in the center, done in those blacks. You can see the 52+Joker written there right in the center. Love the little patterning on this one. And then the bottom, you get some ad copy and kind of a nice surprising touch on this one. The Ace of Spades is actually numbered. Not something I've ever seen on a deck. And of course, the numbering here matches the numbering on the tuck box. So I got Ace 878 out of 1,000 as well. Really interesting little touch. I'd like to see that on more decks. I think it's kind of a cool little touch to have the serial numbering on the cards themselves. Other three aces are slightly larger pips there in the center. They have the designs, the sort of random little emblems there around the pip. And then a fairly familiar feeling pip overall. So you get the diamond club and the heart there. So the diamond has these little stars around it. These, I guess I'll call them leaves around the club there. And then, not sure what those are. They look like Pokeballs there as the heart emblems. So, fun set of aces. Nice, thin, modern feeling pip and index there in the corner as well. Number cards are nothing too special on this one. They went with fairly standard pips on these. A little bit smaller than usual, but nothing too out of the ordinary other than a slightly different shape to the pips and a little bit of a more modern font in the corners there. Usually the 52+Joker decks go for more playability above all. So they usually don't do too crazy custom of designs, especially with the number cards, which I think, if you want a nice playable deck, a good decision overall. And then we get to the Quarts. And the Quarts, right off the bat, you'll see they're definitely inspired by your classic bicycle Quarts. They even have the same color scheme with the reds, blues, and yellows, but they kind of have a much, more vibrant tone that's chosen on these. Gives it kind of a more modern and a fun feel. And then all the faces are redesigned and given kind of Brendan Hong's classic flair. Definitely has, again, kind of an almost cartoonish style to them. Really brings kind of a lot of fun and whimsy to them. I think it's a really well done set of Quarts. I usually like fully custom Quarts, and usually the 52+Joker decks don't diverge too far from almost true custom or true standard Quarts. So I like that these took a little bit more artistic liberty than you often see from the decks. And again, just like so much of the rest of the deck, if you take a close look at all the Jokers or all the Quarts here, you'll see more 52s appearing, like here in the clothing of the jack, you get this one, or in the lining over here, you get some 52s over here. Just kind of fun to pick out all the different spots where the 52s get worked into the design. But as you go through the Quarts, you'll see a little bit more red used on the red cards, whereas you get a little bit more blue on the black cards. But fun looks to them overall. I like the faces, that Queen of Diamonds. I like the oversized eyes there. But really cool look to them overall. Kind of gives new life to the classic Quarts. And for me, I think it's really successful overall. So there are your core cards. And that is the deck, the number 10 version of the 52+Joker deck. These are printed by Expert Playing Cards. So they do a really nice job with the foiling on these. They are a little bit thicker than, or a little bit stiffer than like your classic bicycle cards. So they'll be a little bit harder if you want to use them for like shuffling or anything like that, but probably a little bit sturdier, kind of hold up to use a little bit better as well. And nice feel to them overall. Nice handling. They fan easily, so no complaints on the handling side of this deck. Overall, I think just a really nice job. So kudos to Brendan Hong for designing yet another unique deck in the 52+Joker line. I always love seeing what the different designers bring to the table. I have most of the 10 decks from the series and always enjoy them. I'm always going to be picking them up in the future as well. So hope you enjoyed this look at Brendan Hong's take on the 52+Joker club deck. That's it for now. Make sure to subscribe for more deck reviews, more unboxings, and let me know what else you want to see in the future. That's it for now, and I'll see you for the next one.